So let's observe one more characteristic of chemical reaction, and that is formation of precipitate. What is a precipitate? A precipitate is a substance which is insoluble in a particular solvent. It means when two solutions are mixed, two solutions which are transparent. When two solutions are mixed and one of the substance which is produced is insoluble, that's why solution is no more transparent but becomes of the color of the substance which is insoluble, then that substance which is formed is said to be precipitate. And this type of reaction is said to be precipitation reaction. We have seen some examples of such precipitation reaction, and you will see that in all the reactants are solution in water. AgNO3, silver nitrate, here AQ is written in the bracket in book as well, that is the sign of aqueous solution. Anything may dissolve in water but not necessarily dissolve well to form a transparent solution. But these are, when we write AQ, that is for, it is a true solution, means a transparent solution, so that the solute particles are not seen in the solution. So silver nitrate, a transparent solution, and sodium chloride, again a transparent solution of both is taken, and when these two are mixed, then all of a sudden the transparent solution of the both turns to, after mixing, a white solution. And that white solution is because of a white precipitate is formed, that is of silver chloride, because another substance that is formed, sodium nitrate, is again soluble, and that's why. So when we write this AQ, it means the substance is in the solution form, and solution is not in any other solvent but in aqueous solution, means solution in water. A substance when dissolved in any other solvent, then we don't write AQ. It may be a solution, but if solution is not in the water, then this sign won't go. AQ is the short form for aqueous solution, means solution in water. When in the chapter of language or chemistry were taught how to make a chemical reaction more informative, then you were told that we can write physical state of reactants or product to make it more informative, and also we can write if the substance is in pure form or it is in the form of solution. So silver nitrate and sodium chloride water solution or aqueous solution, when mixed, a white precipitate of silver chloride is formed along with formation of another substance, sodium nitrate, which is soluble. How do we understand it is a insoluble substance, precipitate only? If we allow to settle it for some time, then you see that this insoluble solid gradually starts settling down. Also, as it is insoluble, so we can separate silver chloride from its solution, which is not a true solution, which is colored one, from this by filtering. The precipitate is left above the filter paper. If we have taken a funnel and in this we have put a filter paper and we drop the solution of these two into this, then what will happen? Sodium nitrate will go down as filtrate, water will also go down, but what will still over there is white solid of silver chloride, because silver chloride is not soluble and therefore it forms white precipitate when these two are mixed. So I hope you understood. A precipitate is an insoluble solid that is formed while two solutions are mixed. Being insoluble, it can settle down and like sediment if it is heavy enough, and it can be separated by filtration. It will come above the filter paper as residue. Same example, I have not written AQ, but barium chloride aqueous solution only, and sulfuric acid or aqueous solution as well. When both of these are mixed, both are transparent, but when they are mixed, it forms a white precipitate. So the transparent solution turns white because of formation of a white precipitate of barium sulfate. This arrow pointing downward is a symbol of precipitate. Just like in a solution, gas moves out. We use the term effervescence for that. Gas moves out, evolves up. So we make a sign of arrow pointing upward when it is a gas. We show arrow pointing downward if the substance settles down gradually because of being insoluble and comparatively heavy than water. So a white precipitate of barium sulfate is formed along with formation of hydrochloric acid. Children, you understand, I have told before as well that HCl in gaseous form is hydrogen chloride gas. When it dissolves in water, then its solution is hydrochloric acid. We take one more example, ferrous sulfate or iron 2 sulfate. When mixed with sodium hydroxide, then both the transparent solution, this one is also aqueous solution, this one is also aqueous solution, turn to dirty green precipitate due to formation of ferrous hydroxide. FeOH whole twice is iron 2 hydroxide or ferrous hydroxide, along with formation of sodium sulfate, which is soluble in water. So after the reaction has taken place, we can separate the two of the product. How? By filtration using a filter paper, so that the precipitate is left above as residue and another product which is soluble in the water goes down as filtrate. Later we can evaporate that filtrate to separate the another substance as well. So children, just to remind you that precipitation reaction is an example of double decomposition reaction, because in a double decomposition reaction, two substances in their solution form exchange their cation and anion, and by that they form a new substance. One type of double decomposition reaction is precipitation reaction. Okay.